My name is Joan Eggers, and I had problems with my hands shaking and hurting. So I went through my insurance, and it was actually Dr. Nielsen that I saw first that worked in here. And then eventually I got Dr. Garg.
My name is Brittany. I've been seeing Dr. Garg about 8 years. I've had 2 fusions in my neck. I found him because of my mom, and I saw Dr. Garg right off the bat.
I've been going to Dr. Garg, we figured about 15 years. And like I said, with my hands shaking and stuff, he's really helped that so I can at least write. I have really bad back problems, so when he's done injections or whatever, ablations, it makes it so I can sleep at night, I can walk, that sort of thing.
Same thing, I've had neck problems, and he's the only one that kind of listened to exactly what I was going on, and my hands were going numb and all that stuff. So yeah, he's the only one that actually listened and helped, and yeah, started with the injections and then burning of the nerves and then that kind of stuff. So when we first come in, the staff up front is wonderful. They check you in, hi, how are you, how's everything going, and then once we get pulled back, if we do see Dr. Garg, he's very sweet, very how are you, really wants to know your pain level, and then kind of goes through what he can do for us. You know, let's get you an injection, let's burn your nerves, that kind of stuff. And then he just kind of very sweet and kind and funny all at the same time.
Yeah.
So it makes the appointment better. Even though if you're sitting, because he's busy, and you have to sit a little longer, once he comes in, it's I'm so sorry. He's just sweet and kind and really wants to know how you are.
Same thing, you walk through the doors and they're, oh, hi Joan, how are you? They're great. But yeah, he's the same way, is how are you feeling? This is what we're gonna do. We'll have you back in this amount of time. So his time management is always, let's make sure we get you back there in time and all that. So yeah, he's great that way. And so is the staff. And when we leave, they're always, can't wait to see you again, bye. So, as far as the treatments go, he's done blocks on me where it numbs either the right side or the left side. And they're great. They last about a month or so, but my back's so bad. In the meantime, he's got other things like, do this and do that. And then he does the ablation where it burns the nerves, and he'll do both sides, and those are amazing. They last probably 6 months, and he will tell you that. He'll say, let's try this, and whatever. Just like I said before, makes you very comfortable, and he tells you exactly how the treatment's going to be and what you need to do and all that stuff. And he's very informative on things. So
I had epidural shots in my back to calm my neck pain down. And then I've had the nerve blocks also in my neck. And when I do the epidurals, it's very quick. He's very fast. Very sweet, very kind, tells you exactly what's going to happen, make sure you're okay whenever he does it. The burning of the nerves is a little bit more tricky. It's a little bit more intense, but when he does it, he makes sure that it's as comfortable as it can be. He always checks on you to make sure, but those ones are a little bit more intense as they go down. My first surgery, when they did the fusion, I came back after and I kept telling him my hands were still numb. And so he kept trying to put shots in to figure out how to get it to where my hands weren't numb. And then he said, we need to MRI you again because I think we have a different disc that needs to be done. And when he MRI'd me, he was like, yep, we need to go in and do a different disc. So he's very honest, he's very just sweet and tells you exactly what he would recommend. And what he does, it does last. The epidurals last about 2 months. The burning of the nerves lasts a good 5 months, but whenever he does the injections and stuff, he's very sweet and just make sure that you're okay.
Oh, I would recommend Dr. Garg. In fact, we have a few people. One is our nail lady. But yeah, as far as that, I tell people all the time, if you are hurting and your back is that bad, go see him. He is wonderful and he'll really try and help you.
Definite 5 stars on Google. And same thing, just anything to know that he's patient and he's kind and he's sweet and he is a doctor that really does want to get people out of pain. I think it really does bug him when somebody's in chronic pain. And he said, especially for me because I'm so young, I think it bugs him a little bit that I shouldn't be walking around with that kind of pain. So he does everything he can to help you. And the staff is wonderful here. Everybody we've ever met is sweet. So yeah, 5 stars for sure.
I would recommend Dr. Garg highly. He's very knowledgeable, he's caring, he's funny without thinking he's really funny, but he really is pretty funny. He's very caring and he always wants to make sure that you're comfortable and like if you get shots in your back or whatever, he makes sure that you're okay. And I would recommend him to anybody. So
just go in, tell him exactly what's going on, and he will figure out a plan for you. He's very sweet, he's extremely smart, and he's determined to get his patients out of pain as much as he possibly can. So yeah, I would definitely recommend him.